Good evening. We're back here at TV's cabin. Just wanted to do a little update after supper here on what I'm working on here. I just polished up the knife itself, the steel. Put an edge on the blade. Working on it anyway. Got her name put on it, Elaine, for Elaine's knife that she ordered. And working it out now. Trying to put an edge on it. Let me get that out there. I think I'd do better with it out here. Well, I can see the edge. Now, folks don't do what I do, but I do sharpen towards the blade normally when I get it off where I can do the honors. This blade was very thick when I started. It's got a super edge running along here. I put the little lady's name on it, Elaine, on one side. And on the other side, here, I've got TV number 5. That's what that means. That's a 5. And I've got the 7th month, 2013, USA. The reason I put number 5 on this is the 5th knife that I built off the brake drum forge since I put the brake drum forge together. And I've made one machete, which y'all seen it. I've used it dozens of times. In fact, I put a 3rd set of handles on it, or a handle on it this time. The other times it was set. This time I hollowed the center out and made the wraparound handle, and I ain't had any trouble with it so far. It's worked out a lot better. Here's a little hickory handle that I've stained. I stained it, but I want to put some of that clear coat polyurethane on here. When I get done, I've done it to Elaine's knife handle. In fact, since I've got it sharpened and I'm through working on that, I can, let's see, go ahead and put the handle back on it if I want to. But I think I'll finish sharpening it first. I'm almost home in on what I want. Now they do make a diamond rod that you can sharpen these with. In fact, I think Dave Canterbury up there on Pathfinders sells a pretty good sharpening rod. Though I've never used one, so I don't know what it's like, but I'm sure they're good. For sharpening knives, and stuff like that. I've just always used a file because that's what we had at hand. And a file will do the job. This little file here has done metal and wood work. In fact, I hollered out that handle with this little file so I could get my handle into that file. Or my tang of my knife into that file. Now folks, that's holding down pretty sharp. Now out here on this edge, could use a little bit more work. I'm really enjoying making these knives. I don't do it for money. I'm retired. I don't make a lot on retirement though, that's for sure. And like I say, this knife here is basically a gift. It's not for sale. I made this one for Elaine because, Elaine sent my mom gifts and stuff every year, Christmas. She has, and they come down and hung out with us. Even took us to dinner. Never charged us a dime, wouldn't let me help out on the bill or anything. So, I'm going to fix the knife. She said she would buy it, but I'm not going to let her do that. If she wants to, she can pay the shipping on the knife. And it probably won't be that much because it ain't that big a knife. But I don't know what they'll charge. Yep, about got a little edge on the outer edge. gotta watch it, because I wind up fooling around and cutting myself on these things. Either burning myself or cutting myself. I burned myself 3 times today. Getting a hold of the wrong thing. And you can't easily enough. Now, I've got to do some glue work here. And I'm going to have to do some fill. I've got plenty of fill on the floor. Filler to put this back together. Then I'm going to re-shellac this handle with that polyethylene one more time and let her dry tonight. This should make a pretty decent knife. I've got here's that piece of wood I'm looking for. I've got to cut a piece to fit down in there. I would like to cut a piece to go to fill in under here. So I'm going to do just that. We got to cut it down. See this knife, this will be fine. I'll cut myself. Now, wait a minute. There's my knife. I ain't even got my knife. Doggone it. Yeah, I'll use my brother-in-law's knife. It'll cut through it without messing hers up. This is the one I made my brother-in-law with wood sheath. Though I haven't sanded it off yet. Got it all finished yet on his. In fact, I'll just go ahead and get that all set up there. Go ahead and put some glue on that and drive it down in this side. Now, as far in there as I can get it, now we'll tighten that sucker up and fill the hole up, and then I can put something under here. I'll have to cut another piece, but I want to take a little bit off of here, not much. I don't get my own hand and get the room to do anything, and here's like pulling teeth. I think about that much, maybe it would probably be enough for what I need. I need the flat hammer. Come on now. Oh, it broke on me. That ain't what I had in mind at all. Well, that's the way it goes. Had a knot there, I guess. Okay, now we'll just go ahead and I'll make another one. Oh crap, his handle's cracked there. I'll have to re-glue that. Come loose all the way down the top there. And I'll put this glue to that. I'll fix that for it. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you want them to, and that one there, it just got a crack in the top of the handle, I guess, because of the beat on it there. But it's best I find it now and fix it before giving it to you. If I have to make another handle, it's better to do that than it is to wind up and get old. And go ahead and put my pins in here. Well, doggone it, that is aggravating. Aggravating whenever you can't hang on and see what you're doing. Hold still, you get too excited here. Getting a little bit excited. These are my dowel pins that I'm going to lock the handle on with. You got to look at it. I think it's this one that went to the front. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue on the hole here. Then I'll put some under the dowel rod. All the way around here, maybe. Slip it right down in there, just like I did there. And then I'm going to do the same to both of them. This time, when I put it together, it's going to stay together. I don't want it coming back apart.